A little quick how-to video of my 2006 Ford Mustang GT, black on black on black, which means it gets very hot inside the interiors on these vehicles. Well, this isn't the first time. Last year it was the driver's side. This side, it's the passenger side. And what we're looking at today is, oh yeah, nasty. The glue dries out on these vehicles over 15 years, and the door panels just literally peel right off. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using this product, 3M Super 77 multi-purpose adhesive, and we're going to reattach this panel. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, but I'm going to go through it step by step on what I'm doing. But first thing, roll down that window and let's begin. Okay, now that we've kind of stuck the panel back where it's supposed to go, this is before glue obviously, it'll stay there for preparation. I like to tape it off. Good old painter's tape works fine. I use an old fitted sheet that covers the mirror and the front door panel, and then I take an old sleeping bag. You never throw an old sleeping bag away. They make excellent covers for lawnmowers in the wintertime, you know, crap like that. But as you can see, I got most of the vehicle protected from any overspray. Not that the overspray goes nuts, but you definitely don't want to do this on a windy day. And then this is what fitted sheets are good for, old fitted sheets. That covers that door panel and the mirror pretty good. And I even got the hood covered up. I'm a little bit, you know, that's the way I am. So this is probably a little overkill for preparation, but as you can see, I got it taped off pretty well. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scrape all this old glue off of here. Try to scrape off as much as you can. Wire brush, you know, the one they use for, ideally, the one that you use to clean a battery terminal will work. Any wire brush will work fine. Just a fine wire brush. You don't want to scrub too hard. Just enough to scrape off the glue, and the glue will flake right off. Believe me, it's so dried out. It's not going to be a problem getting off. And if it is a problem, don't worry about it. Just leave it on. You can see I put a cloth rag over my speaker. Like I said, fitted sheet, old sleeping bag. Don't do this on a windy day, and you definitely want it to be at least 70 degrees out, because this is the only way the glue is going to cure properly. So our next step is we're going to scrape that glue off. I found this little bristle brush. I'd refrain from using the wire brush. Find a stiff bristle brush, and that'll work just as good. Try to rough it up the best you can. You'll see the loose glue come off. Now, normally I put my left hand under there and hold it. I'm just kind of demonstrating here, but put your left hand under there and hold that up towards yourself and brush off as much of that glue as you can. You're not going to get it all off. You're going to get about 90% of it off, okay? The main thing is this area here is going to have all new glue on it, and you're going to have new glue on here. Don't worry about trying to get the glue up in the seam. It ain't coming out, believe me. If you can glue from there to there, right up to that radius there, you'll be fine. All right, let's get ready to apply the glue. If you have a popsicle stick handy, this works perfect for putting this back in, okay, when you want to tuck that back in. But what I'm going to do is, I never throw away old screwdrivers. I turn them into multi-tools, and as you can see, I ground it down some. It's already blunted on the end, so it's not going to cut into anything. And that works just perfect. So back to the glue, you're going to use it just like if you were spray painting your model car when you were a kid. You're going to hold it about 6 to 10 inches away, make short little passes, and you don't have to apply it real heavy, but I'm going to apply it to both surfaces, okay, especially around that edge there. And follow the directions on the can. It's just basic common knowledge, okay? No big deal. All right. I've got my cardboard on my knees here underneath. I'm all prepped, ready to go, sitting on a nice little comfortable chair. Let's do this. All right, I've applied the glue. You just want to see it, maybe put 1 or 2 coats on until you can see a white milky film on there. Okay, and we're gonna let that probably set for, hell, whatever the can says. I think it's like 5 minutes and it's ready to go. You want to be able to touch it with your knuckle, and if it comes off on your knuckle, it's too wet. So when it doesn't come off on your knuckle, it's ready to stick together. All right. I got a little bit of glue on the surface, and that's going to happen because it gets on your fingertips. So a little xylene cleaner or adhesive remover will get rid of it. You want to do that now, though, not later, while it's still soft. I'm just pushing it all in place here. Hopefully I won't have to do this for another 10-15 years. But I do believe the glue they used at the factory was defective or wasn't really tested long term, because this is a very well-known common problem on Ford Mustangs, at least from 2005 to I believe it's 2012. Okay, that's it. We can start cleaning up the mess, and I hope that helped you.